Hello and welcome to J's Gaming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell. Now off to the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to J's Gaming. We are here with another episode of our challenge series. We're going to see who is better against Kir'ko versus Oathbound. And today's episode, we are going to be going with the Hidden. The Hidden is one of the best sniper units in the game. I particularly love them. They have a lot of different abilities that make them very useful. Let's go ahead and get started. They have 45 hit points with 1 shielding, 1 armor. So that's not too bad. Their upkeep is really low as well. They are a tier 2 unit. One of the fun things about these guys is the emergence can actually turn into a hidden when they evolve at prime rank, so that is also pretty useful. Their main attack is Psi Rifle. It is a sniper attack, full range, using psionic damage, so it bypasses all armor, and it can stagger units. It does have the flanker ability, so it's able to do more damage when it is flanking. And it's an anti-air, so it's great for taking down air units. They have Shrouded Step. It leaves a single action point. It channels their psionic abilities, and they teleport up to 4 hexes away, and it then spreads an obscuring smoke, making to where they're 40% harder to hit, and it's all units. And that means good guys and bad guys. So in the case of like melee, it helps the bad guys. So you don't want to do this in a place that helps the bad guys. But it's pretty useful if you need to get away from medium range units and make it harder for this guy to get hit. And then you have the Psi Rifle Snapshot, which is just a quick, snapshot. It does less damage, like a lot less damage, 10 compared to the 16. And then, of course, it is still psionic, so it's bypassing armor. And, of course, if they're flanking, they get increased damage. So it's pretty much a weaker version of the Psi Rifle, of the main attack. They, of course, have defense mode evasion. So when they activate defense mode, they're actually harder to hit and cannot be flanked. And then, of course, they have Agile Overwatch. When this unit enters Overwatch, it is always considered to have full action points, regardless of how many it actually has. So that is freaking crazy. So it pretty much, you enter Overwatch, you're shooting at the max attack, which actually makes sense now that I've had difficulty fighting these guys. I did not know that about their Overwatch. Flanker deals an additional 25% damage when flanking. Swarm Shield, when they're next to each other, you get a +2 to your shielding. But here's the fun thing with a Hidden is they have universal camouflage. They cannot be detected when standing on any hex. So that right there is big. You can make an entire army of these guys, an entire stack of these guys. Nobody will even know that they're there. They're going to be able to just run around, and they make great for scout units, but they also make great for surprise attacks. And the fact that they get bonus damage when flanking, having a group of these guys going after small targets can do a lot of damage. He's going to be facing off against the Paladin Protector. Now, the reason why I chose the Paladin Protector is the Paladin Protector is the frontline fighter. He's the frontline tier 2 unit for the Oathbound. Just like the Hidden is the main tier 2 unit for the Kir'ko. So, in most campaigns, the Paladin Protector and the Hidden are the ones that I see the most. I have seen these guys all over the place. They're very easy to, you just see them everywhere. They're 45 hit points with 5 armor, though. They have a high amount of armor, but I do psionic damage, so the armor does not even matter. They are tier 2, and they have a Volt Saber, which is a repeating attack, 13 electricity damage. Strike, and it is capable of hitting either ground or air targets due to the fact that he is a large target. And then, of course, it does stagger units, and since it is melee, it bypasses shielding. He has the Embolden ability. All friendly units within a 2-hex radius heal for 15 and lose all psionic status effects. And it also gives Tier 1 and Tier 2 units heroism until the end of combat, making their attacks deal more damage to higher tier units. The Paladin is literally meant to be right in front of a giant group of Paladin aspirants. The Paladin aspirants wish to be a Paladin Protector, so the Paladin Protector goes right in front, follow it up with a bunch of Paladin aspirants. They also have the Protector shields, making to where when it goes in defense mode, it grants itself and all adjacent allies 2 shielding, and it also becomes 25% harder to hit and cannot be flanked. So, again, it is literally, here is a giant robot that's meant to protect the smaller tier 1 units so that they can get into melee combat. This guy, as to where the Paladin Protectors are meant to get into melee combat and just hit hard, or the Paladin Aspirants, these guys are just there to protect the Paladin Aspirants, so they can do that. He is also resistant to psionic damage, and that is because of the fact that he is in a battlesuit. So the battlesuit gives him psionic resistance, making to where psionic attacks is less effective against them. He's also resistance to stagger. He's also resistance to burning or stunned. But he does have an arc weakness. Again, he is a battlesuit, so he's going to be weak to arc. And this is a general status resistance. So he is a large target, making him 15% easier to hit with ranged attacks. And it cannot take cover, but it does count as cover for other units. He is also Juggernaut, so he can just break right through obstacles. But he also has exposed flanks. Flanking attacks against this unit will ignore up to 2 armor. It is very important to increase this guy's shielding as crazy as possible. But once he's in protective mode, he cannot be flanked. So you have to stagger him to flank him and get the exposed flanks ability. So he's difficult to deal with, and he's also resistant to stagger. So it's difficult to stagger him. He is an infantry unit. He is mechanical. That is why he is... because he's just a robot. He is a robot that is programmed to just protect the aspirants, because the aspirants want to eventually pilot one of these guys. Those are our units. This is going to be crazy. I am personally thinking that I'm thinking the Paladin Protector is going to win this one, guys. I'm leaning towards Paladin Protector because he's psionic. He's able to ignore psionic damage to a point. He's also really good at just dealing large amounts of damage. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to put this guy up here, actually. Just because I cannot reach the target now. And so I'm going to need to move here. Defense mode. And then I have a 95% chance of hitting. It's only going to do 8 damage, though. Yeah, it only does 8 damage. And of course, he's not going to be... yeah, this is not going to go easy. Oh my gosh, okay. Let's go right here. This is big enough. It is giving him a protection because of how large it is. And now I have no line of sight, so we'll move here, shoot him. So far, I've been able to get a couple of good hits on him, but he's coming in. He's about to start striking. Boom, stagger. Boom, ouch. Boom, ouch. That was gonna hurt. Kind of knew that was gonna hurt. Let's go ahead and do this. And then do that. Again, I'm still doing... actually, that did about the same amount of damage, but now I'm way over here, so he's gonna have to try and travel to me. Okay, I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to go ahead and give him heroism right now. And heal him up. And now he's going to try and shoot. He did 11 damage because there was no... You know... And now he's just going to come in and, yeah, this ends him.
The predicted outcome.
So, yeah. Wait, hold up. I already know that some of you guys are probably thinking, but DJ, the Kir'ko have the ability that only requires one action point. If I keep him from getting close, he's going to be able, the Kir'ko will be able to take him out. So, let's go ahead and try that out right now real quick. You're probably right. Let's see here. If the Kir'ko can keep his distance... Now, we are on a different map. It is going to, auto-generate a new map. Which kind of sucks. But can the Kir'ko be better if he keeps his distance? Let's find out. Now he can only move right here because I got Overwatch set up. If I move, I get shot. And I'm not gonna get shot without shielding. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and just shoot him.
Operations ready.
And then I can move him here. And then the Kir'ko can just probably... Let's see here. We can move right back here. And of course, it is going to be increased chances of missing. Just because of the fact that it lowers accuracy. So this might take a little while. So I might end up having to speed through this. I will say, I feel kind of cheap doing this. It feels cheap to me. This way does feel cheap to me. Alright, you know what? You can close that him. Boom. Now the only way to really move is like that. That time we had no shielding. Oh, nail again. Okay, now we're now we're nailing them. Now we're nailing them. Which basically means I'm gonna have, if I move, I get overwatched. But I'm gonna have to move or I get full blasted. No matter what, I'm gonna end up triggering Overwatch. And this time I wasn't able to. I got. Yeah. And then of course let's go ahead and just heal him up the 15 and give him heroism. Now, this time I can just shoot him. Right now we're about even. We are about even. And honestly, what I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna move right there, use up all my action points, because see, that's the thing, is now he's stuck in Overwatch. He's stuck getting overwatched. It doesn't matter what I do. This still has one more turn for cooldown. So I think I'll just move right here, because no matter what, I'm getting overwatched. So honestly, I probably shouldn't have moved. I should have just shot him. Well, no, I couldn't shoot him because I get overwatched no matter what. But I was able to flank him, and that increased my damage. He's down to 11 hit points. This might... Oh, see, that thing though is I didn't move far enough away. He's going to be able to just come in and hit me. Yeah, see, the problem is...
Our force is victorious.
See, the problem is even if I could keep my distance. Eventually, he's going to get next to me. Either by moving his entire movement, because I can't do the entire movement to shoot. So, no matter what, eventually he's going to get next to me, because he could just, decide to take the damage, move all the way right up next to me, and then he gets to overwatch me. And even that overwatch is going to be devastating. It's going to end up doing a lot of damage. It, as you can see, it staggers me, so it ends up making it more difficult for me to shoot. So, in the end, yeah, the Oathbound Paladin Protector is going to beat the Hidden, even if the Hidden can keep his distance for the most time. We almost got him, though. Like, two more turns, we would have got him. We were almost there. Paladin Protector does win, and I get more in. Let's get a little bit more into it. The Paladin Protector, with his abilities to heal, he has the ability to heal, and able to put up the shielding, can't get flanked. He is very resistant to stagger. I mean, they had the same amount of hit points. Wait a minute. Oh, right. How does he have 51 hit points? When did his hit points change? That's strange. It looks like he somehow increased hit points by, 6. But still, I mean, I barely did half damage to the guy, and he kicked butt. Like I said, not much of a surprise on that one. The Paladin Aspirant, or the Paladin Protector. I keep thinking Aspirant. I was just looking at the Aspirant video the other day, and Paladin Aspirant just keeps popping into my head. Because this is Paladin Protector, Paladin Aspirant. Again, it just keeps mixing them up. The fact that this is a repeating attack, doing 13 damage a hit, and then with Embolden making to where he heals for 15. I mean, that's right there, 2 attacks. He healed for 2 attacks worth of damage. I was doing a lot of damage. I mean, I kept on hitting it, but with his psionic resistance, it made to where I was not able to put any mental issues on him whatsoever. He pretty much just, he never got broken mind or any of that. In fact, he never even got staggered. And then, of course, with defense mode, adding shielding, which cannot be bypassed by my shooting, by psionics, so that was decreasing my damage. The Paladin Protector is a lot better at fighting than the Kir'ko's Hidden. But again, the Kir'ko's Hidden abilities really rely on that he's not alone, that he has other people there to shoot. So that makes sense, actually. The Psi Rifle doing more damage when they're capable of flanking opponents. The Kir'ko Hidden is a skirmisher, they're tier 2 skirmisher that is not really meant to be one-on-one. It, again, just like most other Kir'ko units, are meant to just outnumber the opponent. Just purely outnumber them as much as humanly possible. So I'm not surprised by the outcome of this fight. I am a little bit sad. I was kind of hoping that the Hidden would do a little bit more damage, because I really like the Hidden. I like the Kir'ko Hidden a lot. But I guess not. It didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Remember to subscribe for more videos. And don't forget to hit the little bell to get notified of when I post new videos.